All right, here we go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Understand, when work ethic meets luck, all right, when an incredible work ethic, when a mindset meets a little bit of luck, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind, all right? One of my favorite books, my favorite book, aside from my own, is Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. I've read it, I've listened to the audio, and it is so motherfucking true. It's unbelievable because he talks about when work ethic and luck intersect. All right, he uses examples of when the Beatles were just getting started off. They were performing certain songs at like a really, really low budget place, and they were performing for hours upon hours upon hours, and you see what they became. All right, so this week I started working at a new center named the Creative Center of Education. Now, I don't have time to get too deep on it right now because I just started. It's only been 2 days, but just the 2 days, in the 48 hours that I've been there, that I've been working there, I've been an official employee there. All right, I'm reminded of little things that have happened to me along my journey. All right, when I first got to South Florida, I was a trainer at a gym named 9 Round Kickboxing and Fitness. However, the location in which I worked in was not. It was in Plantation. It was in Plantation, and the current address to the place is on North University Drive. It's on North University Drive. And before we got to North University Drive, we were located on 9081 Broward Boulevard. All right, so we switched locations. Now, that's a very significant thing. You may be asking yourself, why am I telling you that? Because it's very, very significant when it comes to what it is I'm telling you, all right? Or the overall point about this video when it comes to luck, work ethic, mindset, right? The previous location on I believe it's 9183 Broward Boulevard. The previous location of this particular 9 Round, for those of you who don't know, 9 Round Kickboxing and Fitness it's a boxing fitness place in which me, the trainer, teach people how to box, things like that. Now, the previous location was right next to a dance studio named the Creative Dance Studio. All right, I was trying to make some drum sound, but fuck it, you guys get what I'm saying. Right now, currently, I work for a center named the Creative Center of Education, and the dance studio in which I used to work next to was named the Creative Dance Studio, right? So as I'm kind of getting my footing in this new center, I was reminded of how fortunate I was to be in that situation. Here's why I was so fortunate. Because you look at my brand, you look at my business, and you look at Make Your Move, MakeYamove.com, the Move Swiftly brand. Everything is about boxing and dance, teaching kids how to box and dance. I put an entire book out about how boxing and in fact, I remember actually reaching out to the owner of the studio. The owner of the dance studio is a girl named Jess, and actually I'll tag her in this video. But I remember reaching out to her when I was putting the book together to get just some insight about what goes into building a dance studio and things like that. And it turned out to be an incredible business lesson, because what happened was when 9 Round moved, they opened up, listen to me, they basically broke down the wall, made their dance studio bigger, and now the Creative Dance Studio has been open for it's approaching its 10-year anniversary of being open. Now, listen, you and I, we know dance studios, the majority of these dance studios, they go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. Very rarely do any of them actually stay in business. Most dance teachers have to work at a center. They have to go outsource. They have to, go take a full-time job and then do something else, all that kind of stuff. And I was very, very fortunate. I was very, very fortunate to be in a situation where I got to build relationships with all of these dance moms, that's the way it would work. And it taught me everything when it comes to building a pipeline, having a pipeline to your business. All right, so the way it works is, okay, a parent, a dance mom, drops their daughter off for dance class, and then they come right next door, do the 9 Round workout for 30 minutes, and then they go and do their thing. There was a Target right in that shopping center, so they can go do their grocery shopping. They can do everything. Everything was convenient, and you saw the synergy, you saw the partnership, to the point where when we moved, there was a complete drop-off in membership. When we moved, and we no longer had that dance studio right next door to fill the gym and bring people in. Again, all of these lessons now, the blessing is the fact that I didn't own the gym. I was there just listening. And what I learned from that was, okay, now Aswand, I got to learn how to do patches. I got to learn how to service these moms, even if 9-round closes and all that stuff. Even, I got to prepare myself now to where I have the skill and the mindset. Again, I didn't plan that. I just wanted to learn how to teach people how to box. And all of these lessons came because work ethic and luck. I was very, very lucky to be in a situation where right before, like I'd say it was maybe 8 months, we were at this location and then we moved. So had I gone out and decided I was going to be, that's the crazy part, right? If I would have worked at this particular 9-round, a couple months later, then I never would have met Jess. I never would have, I never even would have known that this creative dance studio existed, and the lessons and the things that I'm doing now, that, again, it would not be the same as it is now. I just give it to you straight. Again, I have more on this. I will do a really, really deep dive on this because this happens a lot, and I strongly recommend that you go get a copy. After you buy a couple copies of my book, I strongly recommend you go and get a copy of Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, because he takes a really, really strong deep dive in this, and it has I read the book over 10 years ago, and you could see how prevalent it is today. I refer back to it in so many different situations. All right, like I mentioned before, MAKEYAMOVE.com. That's where you can see a copy. That's where you can see all the merch, all the Plus LY merch. I have a old school one on right now. As you can see, all the Plus LY merch. That's where you can listen to all the podcast that comes out 5 days a week, named the Move Swiftly podcast, the 6-Figure Athlete, Make Your Move, the copy of Swiftly, your coloring book, and Swiftly, Your Guide to Innovative Teamwork, and Swiftly, the coloring book. It's all there. Just go to makeyourmove.com, the run clubs that I'm going to be starting. I mean, we got just a ton of things. Go on there, shop till you drop. Reach out to me. Let me know what you're interested in, and we'll go from there, all right? Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.